Hello? Yeah, for sure. You think I'm a douche. ATM business versus vending machine. Stay tuned, guys. What's going on, YouTube world? Austin Lewis here, coming to you guys live with another video. I got the man, the myth, the absolute legend behind the camera at Bryson. Ho! Merry Christmas. Go follow me on Instagram at the Austin Lewis. And yes, in this video, we are talking about my good friend Chad. Actually made a video on this as well, and it is going to be ATM machines versus vending machines. It's a question that is often asked. Once we get to our destination, I'm going to break down the numbers for you guys that make the majority of sense. We got 2,414 subscribers currently as we speak. We are gaining on average 20 to 30 subs a day right now because you guys are amazing. You can even check my social blade. Our views are a little low because Bryce and I do not post. So I Googled over here, and you guys are more than welcome to Google as well. Average vending machine sales. Now I understand that for those of you that own vending machines are gonna be mad at me and say, Austin, that is a little low, bro. And again, it totally depends. Some vending machines, depending on the locations, are gonna be better than others. I get that. Some ATM machines are gonna be better than others. I'm aware of that. But I'm just gonna go based off of average surcharge and average profit amount based off of Google. This is gonna be a very biased video because I'm in the ATM business and not the vending machine business. And maybe at the end of this business, I can share with you guys why I'm in the ATM business rather than the vending machine business, and why I will not get into both. So, first of all, average vending machine sales. If you guys can see my screen, potentially, you guys can see that one vending machine produces on average a total of $76 in revenue each week. That is about $300 a month. Stay with me. Number of ATM transactions per day on average is 6 to 10 transactions per day. Now, what is 6 to 10 transactions per day? Let's just say the average surcharge, and this is where we will need numbers, Bryson. The average surcharge is $3 a day. If it on average, we'll even say the lower amount is 6 transactions a day. This says 6 to 10. I understand that transactions totally depend on location. Transactions totally depend on, foot traffic in the business and blah, 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 blah. I also understand that it depends on what the surcharge amount is, blah, blah. I get it, okay? So let's just say 6 transactions a day on an ATM business. 6 transactions a day. 6 times 3 is about $18 a day. Times that by 30, you're looking at about $540 a month in profit. Minus 300, that is on average $240 a month more than a vending machine business. Times that by 12, that's on average an extra $3,000 a year with an ATM machine rather than a vending machine. In 2 minutes, I'm gonna share with you guys exactly the difference between the vending machine business and the ATM business, not including Google, why I chose the ATM business, what's the difference, why would you not do the vending machine business? Now again, if you're in the vending machine business, good for you, that's amazing. I know some of you guys are killing it with the vending machine business, but again, if you're in the ATM business, you'd be a lot more profitable because guess what? Got profits. All right, guys, so back to the logistics. Obviously, as you guys saw, it is a statistically proven fact that the ATM business does make more money. And in the previous, obviously, couple minutes ago, we talked about that was only on a $3 transaction fee. If you did a $4 transaction fee, it would be substantially higher. So instead of just making an extra, $3,000 a year with an ATM machine, you can probably, come out with an extra $3,500 a year on top of that with the ATM business. Only doing 6 transactions. Again, that's not doing some transactions at 10. And again, guys, I'll show you guys some screenshots here of some of our ATMs actually doing 50 to 100 to 30 to 20 to 10 transactions at a minimum every single day. And again, you guys are seeing these screenshots right now. And so other than the obvious reason that ATM business makes more money, let's break down the price points of ATM costs versus a vending machine cost. A vending machine costs about $2,500 for a very standard basic one that just dispenses, your snacks. An ATM machine costs anywhere from $2,200 to $2,400 on average for your very standard basic ATM machine. So right there, the ATM is at least $100 or a couple $100 cheaper than your standard vending machine. Now, a lot of people that don't, understand is time, right? Time. I have Brinks trucks come to us. We have Brinks trucks come to us. Sometimes I go to the bank and I pick up cash. Where a vending machine business, you actually have to go to the store or you have to order food. You have to go in and fill the freaking containers of different Snickers bar or Wendy's bar or anything like that. That time is expensive. All I gotta do is just take the cash, put it into the machine, program the machine, and dip. Instead of programming the vending machine, okay? Instead of just programming the vending machine, you have to go buy the snacks, you have to go buy the stuff, get it on a sale, get it on a deal, when I don't really have to worry about that. Because again, something else most people don't realize is Snickers bars, they do go bad, right? Some of the food that you put in these vending machines, if it doesn't get used or taken, they do go bad. So that is essentially a waste of money. Now, one thing I have realized is majority of locations nowadays are actually not putting vending machines inside of their businesses as much as new places like barbershops are putting ATMs inside their locations. So right there, you're already ahead of a vending machine business based off of a new location. They think about how quickly can I get an ATM rather than how quickly can I get a vending machine. One thing else that you really got to realize getting into the ATM business is the ATM, you have multiple different ATMs that you can purchase. You can purchase a standing wall unit, you can purchase a hanging unit, you can purchase an in the wall unit, where a vending machine is just this massive hunk of machinery. The vending machine business is not easy to move. The ATM business is very easy to move. Most people don't realize when you put an ATM somewhere in a location that you could literally move it if the location does not do well. All you need is a dolly, a Prius, and you're good to go. A vending machine, you need to get a U-Haul, you need to get a trailer, you need to have a truck. It can't fit in the back of your Toyota Prius. That's not a case, right? So moving the machine is way more difficult than the ATM business. Less stress, less heartache, and a little bit more of money efficiency. Besides the fact of Google just straight up sharing with you that most people inside the ATM business, you do make more money, let's add on the fact that an ATM machine, you can add stuff onto it like our toppers. Our toppers are little screens, and I'll show you guys a picture right here of an ATM with a topper on it. This topper makes us on average an extra $50 to $150 a month currently. In the next 6 months, they're gonna make us an average of $150 to $300 a month just by sitting on top of our ATM. Now, you really can't do much add-ons when it comes to the vending machine business. If you guys disagree with me, go ahead and drop in the comments below. So now you are taking the ATM that's on average, doing 6 transactions a day times 3 transactions is about $18 a day. Now you're taking that and you're adding an extra $50 to $150 a month on top of that ATM just by having that computer screen. And again, one thing we found out with our ATM machines is that we are actually able to do anywhere from 15 to 25% more transactions every single day because it is a nice, sexy screen that attracts people to use that ATM that much more. Again, vending machines have been around for so long, so have ATM machines. But again, anything that you can add on to a machine that's been around forever to stand out, be a little bit different, is going to require people to utilize the machine more because it's going to be a little bit sexier. Other than the downfall of the vending machine business, having a little bit more expenses, having to be a little bit more or less efficient when it comes to transportation and installing and things like that. As you guys know, the ATM business is the best business that you guys could potentially get involved in when it comes to the difference between vending machine and ATM business. There's so much more of an upside. There's so much more of a potential that you guys have inside the ATM business rather than the vending machine business. I'm not downing the vending machine business. I'm just upping the opportunity as it states on Google, as it states in this video. Obviously, I'm not giving you financial advice, but I am here to say that you will make more money with the ATM business. I understand it depends on the locations. I understand that it depends on all that stuff, but I'm telling you right now, no matter what, you can increase your bottom line with an ATM way more than you can increase your bottom line with a vending machine. So again, if you guys don't believe me, right? There's the vending machine people that are like, Austin, what are your ATM profits? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here are my profits on some of my ATM machines.